Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Mark Collins. We're talking about the new FWC regulations that were reviewed and actually decided on in Tampa. So now you can shoot gators with a high-powered pneumatic bow and arrow. They've opened up the alligator hunting season to 24 hours. And you can also fish for the critically endangered Goliath Grouper. So environmentalists are probably thinking, yep, we're taking a hit here. But for the Mahi Mahi, they've actually lowered the catch rates on that because the species have been dwindling. So I've wrote on News4JAX all about this, and you can see on this webpage what I've wrote here, the FWC making new rules for alligator hunters and anglers. So let's talk about the alligator hunting. Before, you could only hunt for alligators mainly during the nighttime hours. Now they've opened it up to a 24-hour period, and that will start during the upcoming alligator hunting season. There's about 7,500 alligator permits issued every year, so you still need to get a permit if you want to cull a gator. And they did some research. In fact, they talked to some residents around the Doctors Lake area, and they were on board with using these type of tools. As you can see, it's a pneumatic crossbow with a line attached to it, and it's not designed to kill the gator, but it's actually designed to aid and facilitate the capture of the gator before it can be killed. All right, so moving on to the Mahi Mahi. Those are those beautiful looking dolphin fish that live mainly in southeastern Florida, but they've been moving further and further north due to climate change because they like that sweet spot with water temperatures, and water temperatures like right around that mid to upper 75-degree water temperature. So they have been moving northward, but when you take a look at the statistics on the population, it has been dropping off, and so now the FWC has implemented some catch limits. So basically, if you're going out fishing for them, only 5 per person on a boat. And finally, the Goliath Grouper. You can now fish for Goliath Grouper as long as you have a permit. Only 200 of those will be issued once every year. And if you're out of state, they're going to cost you $500, but they'll be much less if you live in the state. So these are an critically endangered species. Their populations have improved in Florida only, not around the rest of the world. And that's why it's so controversial to open these up to harvest, because they have been on the no-kill list for 32 years. But that has changed with today's commission meeting. So you can check all this stuff out on the News4JAX website. I'm meteorologist Mark Collins. Enjoy your read.